Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, finally, Chelsea are following the same footsteps of Strasbourg Ultras out there. Finally, the bombshell has dropped. The Chelsea supporters trust, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if you guys have seen this particular tweet as yet. It is out there. It is doing the rounds. It is going viral at the moment. All the things that there are certain parts of the fan base are so skeptical about, well, Chelsea supporter trust has come out and they've absolutely slammed the owners, ladies and gentlemen. Without further ado, let's have a look. Look, we're not going to go through the entire letter that was sent to Todd, Boehly and Eghbali, addressed to them, but I'm going to obviously read out the headlines out of it. So literally, ladies and gentlemen, a few hours ago, Chelsea supporters trust, like, honestly, I don't think it can get any bigger. This is a group that represents the supporters, especially the match going supporters, and of course, supporters worldwide as well. So when this particular group, when this particular organization comes out and sends a open letter to the owners of Chelsea Football Club, to Blues Co, basically, you know things are not that great. This is why I've been saying in recent times, even when we win, like, I don't feel complete joy anymore. What's going on? What's happening? Because for 2 years of mediocrity, it's killed us. It's killed us mentally. So, as I said, check this out. CST letter issued to Chelsea on 8th of the 3rd, 2024. So it's actually happened a while back, couple of weeks back. Supporter mood at its lowest since 1980s due to lack of direction and communication from board. Continued lack of engagement with wider fan base could lead to irreversible toxicity. I mean, some of the wordings are crazy here. They're not messing about. Chelsea supporters trust are absolutely not messing about. Irreversible toxicity. Forget about, oh, Chelsea YouTubers are being so toxic and this, that, the other about content makers. Now you've got Chelsea supporters trust coming out and laying the smackdown pretty much. So to all the, toxic positivists out there, how do you feel about this? What do you have to say about this? All the patience and the process that you guys keep slamming onto us and to the fans that have been pinpointing out all of these issues for the past 3 months, 6 months. Some have even been doing this from the get-go as soon as the new owners took over. Let me go through some of the key headings. I'm not going to go through the entire letter. There's quite a few information there. Go check that out. It's in details about everything. Some of the headings of the particular letter: current supporters' mood and anxiety due to the lack of direction off the pitch. Growing financial revenue streams at the expense of your supporters. So obviously supporters are not enjoying the fact that not only we are diabolical, not only we've been pathetic for the past 2 seasons, we've now got increasing costs such as coach prices up by £53 or more, shirt cost up by $5, cup fixtures tie up by £1 to £13, program costs 50 pence increase and approximately 30 fewer pages, food and drinks, and many more, many more. Urgent requirements to engage with the wider fan base. The supporters trust have come out and explicitly written that we need the owners to come out and explain what the plan, what the vision, what's this project that we need to sow back. Every single one of us need to back. What's this project about? Much like the Strasbourg fans have called out the owners and saying, come out and address the points. Don't be cowards. These faceless people. You've bought a football club. You're doing a whole heap of madness since you've taken over. And you're not showing yourself in front of the fans. We've been pathetic for 2 seasons in a row. We're not competing at the highest level. It goes on to say we've become a laughingstock. Chelsea Supporters Trust is going and saying we've become a laughingstock. This is what it's saying. During our latest results at Brentford, the views of quite few became a vocal expression of a larger number of Chelsea supporters present at the game. Several anti-ownership chants could be heard even when we were winning, and much of our recent dialogue with supporters reveal a widespread and significant lack of belief in the decision makers at top of the club. The Chelsea Supporters Trust rightfully believe we are close to, if not already, experiencing a significant shift in supporter opinion that could result in irreversible toxicity. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy some of the things that they're saying in this particular letter. And further goes on to say, I just want to give you guys a bit more information. Much of the current fan engagement at Chelsea FC tends to be related to match-going issues or more strategic areas of finance and governance, long-term plans, etc. And whilst both are important, there is a nuanced position on this. It is our view backed up by experiences at clubs such as Brighton and Hove Albion and Brentford, and evidence from experts in the field that a club being open to the wider supporter base about the wider business objectives without having to disclose key information that might be subject to commercial sensitivity. So look, it's mad, ladies and gentlemen. There is a whole heap of information that outlines everything in detail that we've been talking about for the past God knows how long. And I'm glad that Chelsea Supporter Trust have done this. The crazy part is, ladies and gentlemen, off the back of this, we have our Chief Executive Officer, Chris Jurasek, who I like to call as Jurassic Park. He's responded to this, and the response is shambolic. Honestly, he has not addressed a single bit. He has not addressed a single bit of the points that have been raised by Chelsea Supporter Trust. There was several points that have been raised, several. And he's just tippy-toed away from everything. The worst sort of response you can imagine. And I'm glad that the Chelsea Supporter Trust, off the back of that, has sent another letter to Chris Jurasek, saying that you've not addressed anything. It's a shameful response. I'm glad. The CST has subsequently commented on the response received from Chris Jurasek. Look, ladies and gentlemen, the bottom line is the more and more the owners get disconnected and the fans feel disconnected to the club, it is only going to keep getting deeper and deeper level of toxicity. Once that happens, as they said, it's irreversible. Results are not going our way. Prices are increasing. Project, we have no idea what it's about. Owners don't come out and elaborate on the project. This is a recipe for disaster. This is what I've been saying in recent times. We've entered the dark ages. These owners need to come out and explain themselves for the past 2 seasons. Now we also have the financial fair play situation looming as well. We've got the illegal transfers that happened in the last regime. A lot of you guys have been saying, when they bought the football club, did they not see the books? Why come out now and say, oh, there's, trying to make the previous ownership look bad when you're taking all attention away from you? You've made some bad investments. You've not driven the football club the right way, the right direction. These owners, the crazy part is they're not just doing this to us, they're also doing it to Strasbourg as well. I'm just glad that finally we have spoken up, because Strasbourg Ultras literally started speaking up a couple of months ago. In fact, even longer than that. I'm just glad that finally Chelsea Supporters Trust have come out and presented our case. So check this out. This is from PYS. Chelsea's owners have been officially warned they face a tide of irreversible toxicity unless they make drastic changes. The letter sent from the CST points to the disconnection felt by supporters towards the majority of the team, the manager, club ownership, and the board. Like, it's everyone. This is why it's so annoying to hear when Pochettino comes out in the press conference and talks about, oh, forget about the old Chelsea. This is a new Chelsea. This is a new Chelsea. Forget the old Chelsea. He's been repeatedly saying that, just so that we can justify the abysmal state of affairs right now at Chelsea Football Club. They're trying to justify that it's fine how it is. You got to be patient. No, it's not fine. I think we all have accepted some level of downward spiral, but not to this level. We expected maybe at least to be in the top 6, be 6th minimum, 5th, 6th, uphold some level of standards. But no, you've crashed us, and now you're charging people more for your pathetic performances. The Chelsea Supporters Trust wrote to Todd Boehly and Behdad Eghbali about Chelsea fan base concerns about ticket prices, claiming a lack of engagement could lead to irreversible toxicity. They got a letter back from the CEO Chris Jurasek, who spoke about the necessity to increase revenue to put us on par with our rivals. Yeah, sure, no problems. This is coming from a particular man who's our chief executive officer, who's claimed that we, the fans, are customers and football itself is just a product. Things need to change quick. Things need to change quick. Team needs to perform immediately. Manager needs to act more like a Chelsea manager. Owners need to be far more visible and explaining to the fan base where the club is going. Dark times, ladies and gentlemen, dark times. And now these owners are fully in trouble. Fully in trouble. Don't worry about us international fans. Don't worry about all the fans that don't go to Stamford Bridge. You got Chelsea Supporters Trust talking like this, you're in big trouble. Big trouble. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I'm very interested to hear. And I'm very interested to see where this all goes. Because if our direction doesn't change, it's game over. It's game over. That's what it is. Till next time, everyone. Take care. See ya.